I just want to end on the issues because we've talked about reproductive rights. We've talked about the war in Gaza. We've talked about immigration a little bit. Obviously, inflation is a concern for so many consumers and Americans and really people around the world. If you were Kamala Harris, what would you make your issue focus? I know you said she won't deviate from the campaign too much. She's been on the ticket. We're so close to the general, so you implied she won't reinvent the wheel, but will she become the inflation candidate? Will she become the abortion candidate? If you had to make a guess, what do you think she'll do?
Yeah. Look, I think if you look at the polls and you look at what people care about, it's always economy first. But I think the message is going to be less about kind of the global economy or even inflation, more to, can you afford to pay your bills? Can you afford to feed your family? Do you have a job? Are student loans killing you? Right? All of those, what we would sometimes talk about as kind of kitchen table economic issues, well-being issues, I think she'll lean in on, as Democrats will across the country, to say, hey, we've made gains and we've made it better, and we're going to continue to do this work. I think that finish the job argument that Biden had been putting out will be part of what she's saying when it comes to the economy, right? We've recovered, but we have more work to do. That'll be top of mind. And absolutely, I think she'll also talk about the fragility of our democracy. You know, when she's prosecuting the case, because she will use this language against Donald Trump, she's going to talk about his actual criminal violations, right? His overt attempts to undermine democracy when it comes to voting, when it comes to January 6th, the way he's talked about these issues. So I think preserving democracy, when you look at any polls, is a big concern, especially to Democratic voters, and you're going to see her speak to that. And then I think the issue of abortion, because it's mobilizing, not because it's the top issue, but it is a mobilizing issue. It is exemplary of attacks on rights. That she will probably also continue to put in the forefront of attacks on the other side, on the other candidate and his party.
Kelly Dittmar, thank you so much for coming on and explaining all of this. We so appreciate your time, and we hope to have you back as the campaign continues to unfold.
Thank you.